Just one. I just need this one. Trust me. The left hook.
I only need one too.
Okay.
You get that too?
That's fine. All right, then we both got it. We both got it.
Like, come on, bro.
I can't hear you.
For Garcia, suffering this loss represents a tough moment and a challenge that will not be easy to move past.
You know, you stole the show. You know, I know it's, you know, you're the main event. You're supposed to, but you delivered.
Right.
And you, after it, said, you know, knock, knock, Tank.
Yeah.
I'm knocking on the door. You came over here, said light skin. A lot of fight fans like when people call out and do things like that.
But only person that don't like it is him. He's kind of weird. But now he got no choice but to fight me. The fans want him to fight me. After what I just did tonight against a guy that's bigger than him, come on now. If I touch him, what's gonna happen? Talk about that. Everybody want to talk about, oh, Keyshawn, what if he touch you? What if I touch him? Yeah, okay. Come on.
Energy he coming with, he can't do all them shenanigans and all that he be doing with other people. He can't do that to me.
But I'm just saying, Key, listen.
For Gervonta Davis, everything seems to be in place. But what happens when two rising stars are put on a collision course and a respectful rivalry begins to evolve into something far more intense? Gervonta "Tank" Davis, the undefeated knockout specialist known for his explosive power, is now on a potential path toward Keyshawn Davis, the Olympic standout who has been turning heads ever since launching his professional career.
You are good. You are real good. But there's levels to this game, Keyshawn.
Okay, we're going to talk about levels. Okay, just know it's levels.
This is about much more than pride. It's a fight centered on legacy, respect, and proving who truly belongs at the top. When DAZN brought these two boxing stars together, the atmosphere changed almost instantly. A simple interview quickly transformed into a heated exchange, with both fighters trading accusations as emotions continued to rise. Get ready for one of the most intense face-to-face moments boxing fans have seen. The scene was set perfectly. The lights were dim, the pressure was enormous, and two chairs sat across from each other with only a small table between them, adding to the feeling that something explosive was about to happen. Gervonta "Tank" Davis entered first, showing off his trademark confidence with designer sunglasses and an eye-catching chain. Moments later, Keyshawn Davis walked in wearing a tailored suit, carrying himself with calm, focused confidence that suggested he was ready for whatever came next. The atmosphere was charged from the start. You could almost feel the tension in the room. Keyshawn wasted no time making his intentions clear, saying this was his opportunity to reveal what he believed was the truth about Tank. He claimed Tank had benefited from hype for too long and insisted that this matchup would allow him to show fans what elite boxing really looks like.
I want to fight him, bro, because he been tricking the boxing game for too long. He been tricking the boxing game for too long. He makes shit look good. He makes shit look better than what it is.
Everyone knows Gervonta "Tank" Davis isn't the type to stay silent, and he quickly fired back. Tank told Keyshawn that he might be talented for someone still building his career, but facing him inside the ring was an entirely different challenge. According to Tank, Keyshawn simply wasn't prepared for that level of competition. Keyshawn answered immediately without showing any hesitation. He argued that Tank had spent years avoiding the toughest opponents, claiming he carefully selected his fights instead of taking on the biggest challenges. He even questioned when Tank had last faced an opponent who was still in his prime. From there, the confrontation intensified rapidly. What began as a verbal exchange soon turned into a heated standoff, with both fighters moving toward each other as the tension reached its peak. Before the situation could become physical, security stepped in and separated them, preventing the face-off from getting completely out of control.
Both
Gervonta and Keyshawn share the same surname, but the journeys that brought them to the top have followed completely different directions. Tank built his reputation as one of boxing's most explosive fighters, combining devastating punching power with remarkable speed and movement inside the ring. His career has been highlighted by a long list of knockout victories, and working alongside legendary figures such as Mayweather helped shape his development. Throughout the years, Gervonta has earned recognition as a fighter who embraces difficult challenges, stays composed when the pressure is highest, and answers every critic with his performances in the ring.
He was a young kid, came up to me when he was a kid, wanted an autograph. I signed his phone for him and told him you'll be world champion someday, and I'll be your promoter. Years later, he was working with some people from our team because our team is huge. We got guys in DC, Baltimore, Philly, New York, all around. He won a few fights. I think he was like 8 or 9 and all. I told him, in under 24 months, you'll be world champ. Made the right moves, put him in the right position. He's a multi-millionaire now.
Absolutely.
He was a kid that couldn't even buy a bus ticket. Now he's a multi.
Despite everything he has accomplished, Tank's career has also been shaped by controversy. Away from boxing, he has faced legal troubles, experienced public fallout with former mentors, and frequently let his emotions show. Whether inside the ropes or posting online, Gervonta has regularly found himself making headlines for more than just his performances. Keyshawn, by contrast, has emerged as one of boxing's brightest young talents, driven by a determination to prove himself. Known as the businessman for his calm and composed mindset, he first gained recognition by earning an Olympic silver medal before carrying that momentum into the professional ranks. His success has been built on technical ability, ring intelligence, and a disciplined approach to every fight.
This Keyshawn, this new guy, he's 140 pounds. He's not bad.
Yeah.
Keyshawn Davis. That's him right there, isn't it?
Ooh, no, I thought he was.
There you go.
He can put on a show when the moment calls for it, but his greatest strength is the patient, methodical way he breaks down his opponents. Although Keyshawn has not spent as much time in the professional ranks as Tank, he makes up for that with relentless determination and a level of self-belief capable of unsettling even the most experienced fighters.
I don't need you, bro. If you want to fight me, send me a contract, but if you don't, I'm going to be just as popular fighting you or not fighting you. I'm going to make my money fighting you or not fighting you. So don't get it twisted like I'm chasing after you. I'm not chasing you. Little dude, little dwarf, oopal.
The rivalry between these two didn't appear out of nowhere. It had been building for months before reaching the spotlight. The back and forth began when Keyshawn publicly called out Tank on social media, accusing him of avoiding the new generation of contenders while relying on his reputation. Tank, never one to ignore criticism or pass up an opportunity to respond, fired back by questioning Keyshawn's resume and pointing to his lack of major victories. What started as simple online exchanges soon became much more personal. Keyshawn referenced Tank's legal issues and raised doubts about his discipline outside the ring. In response, Tank dismissed Keyshawn as an unproven prospect, insisting he had not yet done enough to deserve a fight against someone at his level. The feud intensified again when Keyshawn gave an interview, arguing that Tank depends too heavily on his punching power. He claimed that without his powerful left hand, Tank would have far fewer answers in the ring. It's a criticism that has been made before, but history tells a different story. Many of Tank's previous opponents expressed similar confidence before facing him, only to be stopped by that same left hand. Plenty of fighters have talked about knocking out Tank, yet many ended up staring at the lights instead.
I prefer Tank Davis, the top guy. I would go for the top guy. If I could choose, I would choose Tank Davis. I would not Tank short out. Tank is a great fighter. Hats off to Tank. I'm not even about to just do all that. Like, Tank is a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows that he got the power, he got the skill and ability, he's patient, you know what I'm saying? But I know who I am. That little short can't touch me. And I'm coming with that same shit he coming with. And you know that his coach Kenny, you know, got a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? To also go fight the from Cuba. No, nigga, I'm gonna fight Tank. Stop mentioning other people when I mention your fighter. What you talking about, boy? Like, don't play with me, bro. Y'all know how I'm coming. Tank, if you wanna fight, send me a contract, bro. Tank, you know.
This time, however, the rivalry appears to mean much more to Tank. Reports suggest that Keyshawn may have crossed a line that made the situation deeply personal, leaving Gervonta visibly upset. According to the rumors, Keyshawn's trash talk extended beyond boxing and included comments aimed at Tank's family, specifically mentioning his mother and brother. While verbal exchanges are common in the sport, involving family members is widely viewed as going beyond the usual limits of pre-fight promotion. Those reported remarks were seen as more than typical mind games and appeared to hit a sensitive spot for the champion. Not long afterward, Tank's brother became one of the first people to respond publicly, addressing the alleged comments directed at their family. Here's what he had to say.
He gets an opportunity. I mean, Tank has been tweeting about him today. What did Tank say? I mean, you want me to verbatim? I mean, I can give the clean version.
Let me know, because I don't be on Twitter, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, all right, so this is pretty much stop eating, do that, this little N fighting on Friday night. He's not even worth mentioning. And Buddy's a B, code B, tell him to do something.
I ain't gonna lie. Tank gonna say what he gonna say. You know what I'm saying? It's just trash talk, for real, for real. Tank know what's up with Keyshawn. They done sparred, you know what I'm saying? They done sparred plenty of times. So it's like, I don't really know, but I'm gonna just leave that as that, you know what I'm saying? But Keyshawn gonna go ahead and punish this guy on Friday, you know what I'm saying? Then whatever Tank come across, we gonna punish him too, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be the same.
The relationship between these two has changed dramatically over the years. They went from sharing rounds in the sparring ring to exchanging public callouts, and now they're being linked to a possible showdown. There was once a time when Keyshawn openly spoke with respect and admiration for Tank. Fast forward to today, and that mutual respect has been replaced by a heated rivalry that has everyone talking.
You got a chance to work with Gervonta out here. What was that experience like? Anything you could share?
The experience was great, and what's crazy about that is this time around, it was like, all right, we older now. There's more skills involved. It's like, all right, now let's see how it's going to go this time. And when I got in the ring, I'm not going to lie, he surprised me with how much defense he really had. You know, of course, I was looking out for the power of, like, off the rip. I was looking out for his power. But when I started, like, when I was attacking and trying to set stuff up, like, he got, like, good upper body movement, and he got some good legs when he used them. So he surprised me with his defense. But it was a very technical fight. Technical sparring match. And I definitely learned that, like I said, his defense. Like, I definitely learned that he got some great defense. And it's not really easy to hit this guy. And I had to work to get to him. But overall, it was a great sparring, and we respect.
Keyshawn Davis recently grabbed the spotlight with an impressive victory over Gustavo Lemos in a bout that was originally scheduled at lightweight, but ended up being far from an even matchup. Lemos came in more than 6 pounds over the weight limit, giving him a noticeable size advantage that many believed could create serious problems. Instead, Keyshawn took control from the opening bell, using his speed, technical ability, and power to dominate the action. He dropped Lemos 3 times in the second round, forcing the referee to step in and wave off the contest.
He was over by 6.4 pounds at the weigh-in. He was that's a left counter from Davis, and down goes Lemos. As he's playing Matador for moments, goes downstairs with a vicious right hook, and that left hook puts him on stanky legs and face first on the mat. And backwards. Don't dance too early now, Keyshawn, because Lemos is still dangerous. But not if you can continue to land those powerful shots. And that's how you end the fight. Keyshawn Davis said, I don't care if he's King Kong. If he comes into my house, he's going to pay the price. And boy, did Lemos pay the price.
The atmosphere in Keyshawn's hometown of Norfolk, Virginia, was unforgettable as the fans erupted with excitement while watching their hometown star put on a dominant performance and secure a decisive stoppage victory.
Weak ass nigga, man.
Excitement, huh? Talk about coming in here and fighting a guy who was heavier.
Yeah.
You talk about not having no concern, but just talking about that, getting ready to fight somebody who was heavier.
No, I really didn't have concern, man. I'm keep getting y'all the same answer, man. All glory to God. He gave me the strength to go in there and fight through this week. Like, y'all don't even know, my sisters had a whole car accident today. And they hurt. My sister's head was, all of them, their head was hurting, back was hurting. Like, they literally could have got taken out today. The devil didn't want this to happen, but look what happened. It was still a glorious night. I told y'all it's going to be a movie.
Following the victory, Keyshawn wasted no time turning the attention toward Gervonta Davis. During his post-fight remarks, he sent a direct message by saying, "Hey, Gervonta, knock, knock," making it clear that Tank was the opponent he wanted next. Keyshawn believes he has reached a point where he can challenge one of boxing's biggest stars, and he continues to use every opportunity to put himself firmly on Tank's radar.
A world title, but also we gonna come back to Norfolk, man, so y'all don't forget about me. Y'all keep supporting DB3, but a world title is definitely gonna be next. 2025, we got big plans for everybody in the boxing world. Hey, Gervonta, knock, knock.
You've been on that all week. Listen.
For Tank, this potential matchup is about protecting the position he has already earned. He is the established champion, the bigger attraction, and a fighter who has spent years headlining major boxing events. Defeating Keyshawn would answer those who have accused him of avoiding the sport's rising contenders, while further strengthening his reputation as one of boxing's biggest stars.
Like I said before, every time he has came to me, when I say who you want to fight, it doesn't matter. So he don't pick and choose. So if y'all want to criticize anybody, criticize me, or criticize Leonard Ellaby, or criticize whoever, but don't criticize the fighters.
For Keyshawn, this represents the biggest opportunity of his career. A victory over Tank would instantly elevate him to superstar status and send a powerful message to everyone in the lightweight division. More importantly, it would show that he has moved beyond being viewed as a promising prospect and is now a legitimate contender capable of challenging for the top spot.
I chase a UT, a female, who else? I'm not trying to fight.
And don't overlook Keyshawn. He's far more than just an underdog in this matchup. After scoring a dominant second-round knockout over Gustavo Lemos, his confidence has reached another level. That performance also proved he can overcome opponents with a clear size advantage while remaining in complete control of the fight.
Though that Keyshawn Davis is ready to step into the ring with one of those guys and fight for a world title?
Truth be told, Brian, I literally just got off the phone. I just hung up the phone with Shakur saying I gotta do an interview with you, and I'm like, cool, what you think? Like, because I'm a person that...
On top of that, Keyshawn has had his sights set on Tank for a long time. This isn't a matchup that suddenly appeared on his radar. It's one he has been working toward for years. Every step of his career has brought him closer to the opportunity to face one of boxing's biggest names, making this a challenge he believes he has been preparing for all along.
When Light Skin posted those messages about me sparring, I was really looking at it like, okay, so what? That I DM'd you about sparring. So what? No cap. Since when y'all take sparring into consideration of shit? So what? So what? What was his point in even doing that? Like, what was he trying to get with it? That I'm trying to ride his coattail? Like, bro, I don't need you. I don't have to fight you. I'm making real. I don't need you, bro. I don't need you, bro. I do not need you, bro. I don't. If you want to fight me, send me a contract, but if you don't, I'm going to be just as popular fighting you or not fighting you. I'm gonna make my money fighting you or not fighting you. So don't get it twisted like I'm chasing after you. I'm not chasing you. Little dude, little dwarf, oopa loopa.
Keyshawn brings explosive hand speed, sharp footwork, and knockout power into this matchup, making him a serious threat to Tank. If there is one fighter capable of shocking the boxing world, many believe it could be him. He is young, motivated, fearless, and has everything to gain with nothing holding him back. On top of that, his confidence has received an even bigger boost because Floyd Mayweather is now guiding his training camp. That's right, Floyd has stepped in to prepare Keyshawn for this highly anticipated showdown. It is safe to say Tank was not pleased when he found out about the partnership. Seeing Floyd join forces with a potential opponent only added another layer of tension ahead of the fight. With Floyd now backing Keyshawn, more and more people have started changing their predictions, believing he has a real chance to upset Gervonta Tank Davis.
What's your thoughts on that type of performance as a rising star in boxing?
Where you at, Tank? Where you at? Where you at, Tank? That was my thoughts. I mean, the call out too after the performance. Come on, man. Look, man, Keyshawn showed. Look, this is what I've been waiting on from Keyshawn, man. Keyshawn has been kind of hot and cold. He finally put it together, man. He got his mental right. His team is right. His skill is on fire, on point, man. And he did it under these circumstances and this pressure. Behind this crowd, man, that dude is a star, bro. Seriously, man. All that weight on his back, bro, he put it down. He was even dealing with his brothers, man. His brothers, his sisters singing the national anthem. It was a family affair, bro.
He said his sisters had a car crash too prior to today too.
Fire, man. Newborn child as well, man, and he was able to manage all of this.
Terrence Crawford watched Keyshawn's most recent fight unfold live, and he did not hold back when sharing his thoughts afterward. The 4-division champion made it clear that he believes Keyshawn Davis has reached the level where he can compete with anyone in the division, including Gervonta Tank Davis. Hearing that kind of praise from a fighter like Crawford certainly carries significant weight.
Hey, buddy Shakur, just one question. How did Keyshawn look, man?
Like a superstar. You ready for whoever coming next, man? That boy ready. He been ready, actually. You know what I mean? It's just given the opportunity, that's all it is.
You got two little brothers that is closing on Tank. You know, one of them gonna get him.
One of them gonna get him. Yeah. It's gonna be a great night of boxing when they do.
Awesome.
Bud Crawford is not the only respected name showing confidence in Keyshawn Davis. Richardson Hitchens has also joined the growing list of fighters impressed by Keyshawn's rise, especially after watching his dominant knockout performance in his latest fight.
Is Keyshawn ready based on this performance to take on Tank Davis, and how does that fight play out?
I feel like Keyshawn is ready to take on a guy like Tank. I think that Keyshawn is one of the most skillful fighters in the sport of boxing. I always told Keyshawn since a young kid he can fight. I just don't like the simple fact that he's running on media and not keeping a buck, saying that he was beating me up and Shakur had to like rile me up to spar him, because this make no sense. Shakur is a better boxer than Keyshawn. And if I'm in there doing millions of rounds with Shakur, what makes you think that Shakur has to hype me up to spar Keyshawn? Like, but it is what it is. You got to hype yourself up. You got to build yourself. I don't really try to pay too much mind to that. But like I said, Keyshawn is a great fighter. I always thought Keyshawn was a great fighter.
Tank Davis is not the only name on Keyshawn Davis's radar. Frank Martin has also become a target for him, especially after their past heated encounter nearly turned into a physical confrontation. Now, with tension already between the two fighters, both men appear interested in finally settling their differences inside the ring.
Hey, you been knowing me though. I'm just getting to know you, sir. I don't know shit about you. They been knowing me. I'm just getting to know you, sir. You know I've been staying no business.
I ain't know who you was.
I've been staying no business. This what I've been doing.
On this business.
Boy, since the Olympics, since before the Olympics, I bet you been knowing what I've been doing, right?
I ain't even
Yeah,
know
stop
you was.
playing with me.
I ain't know you
bro,
was.
been knowing what I've been doing.
I ain't even know you was. I ain't even know you was. What you talking about?
I bet you know the fuck I am now. What you talking about? Push it up. I'm on that same shit I've been on. These niggas is crazy.
Hey, look, when motherfuckers want to fight, when motherfuckers want to fight, we gonna
talk
get
to
that
your
shit
promoter.
done.
Just like you said, go talk to your promoter.
Hey, you heard me?
Talk to your promoter.
Like that. All right, everybody, we gotta go.
This nigga's so crazy. This nigga's crazy.
Keyshawn Davis is making it clear that he wants to challenge every major name in his path, taking aim at the top fighters one by one as he continues building his legacy.
I don't play. Like, I don't do all that talking and then just do it to do it. You know what I mean? Like, all the shit he was saying about me, it was like, I had never seen him a day in my life. Yeah. You know, never been around him, never nothing. So like when I seen him, like, I see him across from me, like, and he been talking all this shit. So I would expect him to say something to me. You know what I mean? So I'm doing the interview and I'm looking over there. I'm waiting for them to come where I'm at. Yeah. You know, so I'm looking and he finna get up out of there. So I'm like, nah, I gotta go press, bro. I gotta holler at him real quick, just to let him know, like, bro, I'm not one of the ones who just doing all that that fat mouthing, bro. Like, I'ma press up on, if it's a nigga talking or something, I'm pressing it. Me, bro, I'm like, I'm a solid dude. I just ain't one of the ones who finna just act a certain way just because this fight is finna happen. Like, nah, like, when you bring it out, it's gonna just naturally come out. I can't put.
For the moment, Keyshawn Davis is fully locked in on the challenge ahead with Tank Davis. During their face-off, Tank appeared extremely confident, almost as if he does not view Keyshawn as a serious danger. However, when breaking down the matchup, this is a fight that could truly swing in either direction, that if Tank is able to get inside quickly and connect with his trademark power shots, the night could end early for Keyshawn. But if Keyshawn remains composed, uses his jab effectively, controls the distance, and forces Tank to fight deeper into the later rounds, he has a legitimate opportunity to shock the world. One thing is certain: this matchup is unlikely to lack excitement. Both fighters have too much confidence, too much ambition, and too much at stake to simply play it safe. Fans should expect an intense battle from the opening bell. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our upcoming content. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and stay tuned for more boxing updates. We'll see you in the next video.